Alright, this question here, this exercise 9.4, question 4. If f of x is 5 minus 2x, what this means is the output equals 5 minus 2 times the input. So all I got to do is f of 0 equals 5 times 2 times 0, which is 5. It's easy, isn't it? And now I'm going to do 5 part 4, f of a half, f of minus a half. F of minus a half means the input is minus a half, the output therefore is 5 minus 2 times minus a half. 5 equals minus 2 by minus a half is plus 1. The answer to that one is 6. And then finally f of k means the input is k, so it means replace all x's with k's, so we're going to get 5 minus 2k. That's it. Any questions? We good? Okay, very easy. Number 7, or number 9, excuse me. F of x is the output 2 multiplied by the input minus 3. G of x is the output 3 minus 5 times the input. Find f of x, solve f of x equals 7. The output equals 7. Find the input. 2x minus 3 equals 7. Bring over to 3. 2x equals 10. X equals 5. An input of 5 will give you an output of 7. Everybody happy with that? Input of 5 gives output of 7. Next one. G of x equals minus 7. What input for g will give an output of minus 7? This means 3 minus 5x equals minus 7. Bring over to 3, so we're going to get minus 5x equals minus 7 minus 3. Minus 5x equals minus 10. X therefore equals 2. An input of 2 will give an output of minus 7 when put into the g function. Finally, f of x, what is the input of x when the output is the same as the output of g of minus 3? Step 1. Find out g minus 3. Find out the output of g when its input is minus 3. G minus 3. Replace the input with minus 3. So minus 5 times minus 3. Minus 5 by minus 3, anybody? Plus 15. 3 plus 15, 18. This makes this 18. The question now becomes f of x equals 18. What does that question mean in English? It means what is the input in the f function so that the output is 18. 2x minus 3 equals 18. Bring it over to 3. 2x equals 21. X therefore is 21 over 2. Is that alright? Cool. Yeah. Okay. A function f of x is defined by the output equals 1 plus 2 divided by the input. That's basically what it means, isn't it? Everybody happy with that? Evaluate f of minus 4 and f of a fifth. What does that mean? It means the input is, anybody? Input is minus 4. Now what is 1 plus 2 divided by minus 4? 1 minus a half. 1 minus a half equals a half. You happy with that? Use your calculator. What about f of a fifth? What's the input this time? Lads, f of a fifth, what's the input? The input is always the one that goes beside in the brackets. What's the input? A fifth. Let's find the output then. It's going to be 1 plus 2 divided by a fifth. Put that into your calculator and you should get 11. 11. Okay? That's grand, yeah? a half and 11. Next one. Find the value of x for which f of x equals 2. What does that mean? What does f of x equals 2 mean? What does f of x mean, lads? F of x is the output. What's x? Input. What does this question mean then? No. Find the input when the output is 2. Output is 2. Find the input. Bring 1 over to your side. What do we get? 2 minus 1? 1. Sorry. 1 equals 2 over x. Where can we bring the x to? X therefore equals 2. When the input is 2, the output is 2. Is that correct? Look at it. It's going to be 1 plus 2 over 2. 1 plus 1 equals 2. When the input is 2, the output is 2. Okay, finally, find the value of k for which kf2 equals f of a half. What do we need to do this one? Anybody? Find f of a half first, and f of a half equals 1 plus 2 divided by a half, which is 5. Use your calculator. Okay. Now, what's f of 2? We already know it. It's going to be 1 plus 2 over 2, which is 2. What does this question change into? Kf2 equals f of a half. What's f2? 2. And that's a k there. And what's f of a half? And then finally we're going to get 2k equals 5. What's k equal to? 5 over 2. Alright? Grand. K equals 5 over 2. Last one is number 17, is it? Okay guys, 17. Given that the value is 2 to the power of x, find f4. Anybody? f4 is what? 2 to the power 4, and 2 to the power 4 will give me 16. F of minus 2, anybody? Which is a quarter when you put it into your calculator. Quarter. Finally, the value for x which f of x equals root 2 over 2. What can we change f of x with? 2 to the power of x. 2 to the power of x equals root 2 over 2. Do you remember doing this? Anybody at all? Do you remember how you look these questions? Okay, what can we change root 2 into? 2 to the power of a half. What can we change? 2 stays the same. Now what's the rule with the powers on top and bottom? Top minus bottom. So 2 to the power of x equals 2 to the power of a half minus 1. 2 to the power of x equals 2 to the power of minus a half. Therefore, what's x equal to? Minus a half. Okay guys?